My name is Matthias, and I'm here together with my colleague Henriette, and we will tell you a little bit about the Vasa Museum in Stockholm. How many of you have been to the Vasa Museum? Great. Wow, fantastic, I love you. I will focus a little bit about the history of the museum, but a lot more attention to our improvements since last year, actually. We have added a new wing, so we have a new ticket and entrance hall. We also have a new gift shop, and we have a new big space for temporary exhibitions. I will tell you shortly what we have on display right now. This is the museum building from outside, and you can actually see the whole new wing. It's the front of the house and the picture that you see now. You can't really tell because we use the same architects and the same materials, so it blends in very well with the original house. A brief recap of the history. You can see the Swedish king Gustavus Adolphus, who had the ship built in 1628. Vasa was supposed to be his flagship, but Vasa didn't sail very well. She sank after sailing less than 20 minutes, less than a nautical mile, still in the harbour of Stockholm. That was the end of the story, because she would remain underwater for 333 years. It was not until 1956 and 1961 when Vasa was relocated and standing virtually intact on the bottom of the sea, and she was also raised out of the water. You can see the Vasa coming up out of the water. This is what she looks like today when you enter the museum. She has been preserved, restored, and put back in former glory. She's 98% original pieces. As a visitor, you walk around the ship on 7 different floors. You have, you can walk all the way down from below to above. And she's also decorated with more than 700 sculptures. So it's not only a warship, but it's also art treasure. 13 exhibitions, some of them explaining how the ship was painted in very, very bright colors. Some of them shows life on board, how people lived and sailed on ships like Vasa. And in the lower corner you can actually see one of the preserved sails of Vasa. The sail which was not raised when she sank, it was still inside the ship. We have done forensic reconstructions of some of the people who sailed with Vasa and sank with Vasa in 1628. You can see the diving equipment used when the ship was raised 53 years ago. This is our latest exhibition, our newest exhibition. It's a temporary exhibition and it's called Meanwhile. And what we've done is that we have invited historians from all over the world to write a story of what happened in your country around the time of Vasa sinking in Stockholm. And then we present it in a very high-tech, digital, interactive fashion and manner. There are no objects, nothing historical, only interactive things, computer things, films, installations, and so on. And I think I should have known better, but I think we have 3 stories from Russia, contemporary to when Vasa sank in Stockholm. And this will be on display at least throughout summer season 2015. A little bit of facts and figures. 1.2 million visitors every year. 34 million since 1961. 80% international visitors and 20% Swede. We recommend a stay of 90 minutes because in 90 minutes you can do a guided tour, you can watch the documentary movie, you can walk around a little bit and get the atmosphere, have a coffee, use our restrooms, because when we extended the museum we also added a lot of restrooms. And when you know if you're a tourist and traveling and sightseeing through Stockholm, restrooms are quite important. We offer guided tours in the summertime also in Russian. We have a documentary movie, also in Russian. We also produced, and the documentary movie is actually a new one, so you should check it out. It's really a nice one. You can always book it free of charge. We also have a Russian audio guide that you download to your smartphone while walking around the museum. And we also have a family trail, which we hand out to families exploring, discovering the museum together with the kids. And you have a little puzzle to solve and do things things like that, also available in Russian. We have a restaurant, serves typical Swedish food, coffee and pastries, and a new shop with lots of stuff that you can buy, of course, and bring back as memories. So, last slide. Thank you very much, and thank you for your attention, and welcome to Stockholm.